What would it take? What would it take to bring you back? Hey guys, I'm Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Welcome back to another car side chat. And I guess you did come back to this because you're watching the video. I'm just enjoying my little coffee beverage. And hope everybody's having a great day. So we are, I don't know when you're going to see this, but we are on the cusp of 2024, right? 2023 was an amazing year for collecting. But also at the same time, we saw a lot of people leaving the hobby, which is sad because my favorite aspect, I say it all the time, my favorite aspect here on the channel is the community, is the people and the friends that I've made and you've made and that we've connected with. There's obviously been a lot of bumps in the road with, frustrations with selling or buying and space and money and just all of that stuff that we talk about a lot. But a lot of people have left. And so it just got me thinking, like, what would it take? Other than the obvious things, what would it take to get you back? A lot of you that are watching are probably superhero fans, right? Because I'm the Batman Statue Collector. You probably come in for comic book related content mostly. But I know that there are movie fans and music fans and everybody else that might come to this channel. All stuff that I love as well. Especially, I love movies, I love music. I listen to music constantly. What are your favorite bands, by the way? What are your favorite types of music to listen to? I'm into 80s hair metal. Like, that's what I listen to most of the time. Guns N' Roses and AC/DC, Metallica and all that good stuff. But anyway, squirrel, off topic. But that's why we do these car sides, right? It's just us talking about random stuff. So anyway, other than the obvious things, like, what would it take to bring you back? That's trying to get back to where I was. So anyway, I said a lot of you were comic book fans and things like that. And I've been told by statue companies that people aren't buying comic book things right now. They're not interested in comic book things. Then unless they have a big giant hit at the movies, then maybe that'll change things. And I do agree to a certain degree. But I also disagree because I think that a lot of people still like comic book things. I think that there is comic book fatigue. I think that there is a certain age level, guys in their 30s and 40s and ladies in their 30s, 40s, 50s that love comic book stuff. Now, the younger generation, maybe not so much. Maybe that there are a lot of younger generations, like my kids, that have connected to the movies, but they don't collect the stuff. They're into Fortnite, they're into video games, they're into hanging out with their friends. They could care less about collecting statues. So I get that. The window is closing. Now, there are some of you out there watching that are in your late teens, early 20s, 30s that collect this stuff. God bless you, because you are the generation. You are the ones that are going to keep this hobby going. But at the same time, I get it. I think that the population that's into this stuff is shrinking. But I don't think that this is dead. I don't think that people don't want to collect superhero stuff anymore. I think it is simply because of the price and the shipping. We can talk about space too, but people make room for this stuff. Lord knows. I mean, I freaking converted a storage room to become a bat cave. I converted an old attic space to become a gallery. I get it. And I know that you guys do the exact same thing. Now, I'm very blessed with the amount of space that I have. I know that at times it can be very, very frustrating, but I know that you make it work, right? You sell pieces to make something work, or you maybe create some furniture to make something work. We've all done it. So I don't buy the space part of it necessarily, but I do buy the money part of it. And we've talked here on the channel that, is this hobby only for the elite? Is this only for the deluxe collector? And I do think that there are companies that target those collectors because they're the only ones still buying. However, the companies, in my opinion, got real greedy. And they got greedy for a really long time, but they could, because they're a business. if people keep buying, supply and demand, right? I always go back to my love for Disney. A lot of people go to Disney, but a lot less people have gone because some of the choices they've made. Some people feel like they've gone too woke. Some people feel like they've raised their prices too much. You know, blah, 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 blah. But it's true. People have stopped going for a lot of different reasons. They took away a lot of the perks. And so, yeah, if the tipping point finally happened, well, that's where we are with collecting statues, especially. We finally reached that plateau where they could get away with as much as they possibly could because they should have. They're a business. They should test that. But now people aren't buying. Now we're seeing edition sizes really low. So, yep, you're going to start seeing that downward spiral, and the companies have to adjust. We're seeing some companies do that. We're also seeing some companies or some retailers folding. We're seeing that a lot. Almost on a monthly basis, where somebody is like, well, we're sorry, we can't fulfill your order. We're going bankrupt. And I predicted that. A lot of you predicted that. Because that's just where we're at. People can't sustain that. The amount of product from so many different companies. It was great when there was 2 companies. Because you had choice, but there wasn't this oversaturation, right? So, again, I just want to ask you, going into 2024, where are you at in the hobby? And if you are somebody that has, I don't know, backed off a bit or backed off completely, what would it take to get you back? Lower money? Would you want to see a premium format back at $400? I would. It's not going to happen, but I would. I would love to see that. You know, I say it, you know what, scratch that. I say that it won't happen, but maybe it will. Maybe the companies will be desperate at some point to start getting those clientele back. I don't know. So money, obviously money. Characters. Do characters bring you back? Do the new characters? Seeing a company like Legendary Beast promise that they're going to do a Clayface and a Ra's al Ghul, that brings me right into it. Like, heck yeah. These are characters that have never been done, so I'm in. Does it bring you back, the newer characters, instead of seeing Batman and Wonder Woman and Superman and Spider-Man, all the same characters over and over again? I understand why the companies do it, because they've made money in the past, but will they make money in the future? Or do we see a penguin from Sideshow that has a 1500 ES, which is a good ES these days for them? Tells me something. People are interested. If you do a good job, if you make these characters look cool, you put some heart and you soul into these designs, which I know these artists absolutely do, that would bring me back, because they're characters that I've wanted for a long time. But what is it? What is it that's going to bring you back? I'm just curious. Let me know. Again, we're not solving any world problems here today. I'm not solving your problems here today. But hopefully it gets you thinking about some things. Hopefully it gets you wondering. You know what I mean? Because I wonder about this stuff all the time when I'm laying in bed trying to go to sleep. Helps if I don't drink coffee right before bed. But I'm recording this in the morning, so, you know. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Again, it's just me rambling on about stuff I'm thinking about in my head. I hope you continue to enjoy these Carside chats. Hope you all have a great... Sorry, I just received a phone call on my phone. So anyway, hope you all have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and continue to be good to yourself and others. And just thanks for being part of the hobby. Love you guys. See the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.